Hello, I will be reflecting on all of my 10 lesson plan. I started with the social media. Lesson plan incorporates using Twitter. What I want the student to do is to put an equation into their tweet and tweet it among their classmates, and for the classmates to answer with the correct answer. The next lesson plan is using a smartboard. Basically, I want them to learn how to use sign language, and I have come up with it's sort of a game on smartboard. Basically, if I go to click two cars, it has to match the letter and the sign language. So, for example, I do this. See, those two were incorrect. So that was H, but the sign language is I. So that's K. So you get the point, though. My next lesson plan is gaming. Now, what I want for the student to learn is spelling, which, with the topic of, autumn or fall. So it would incorporate, words with, words that have to do with fall. So I downloaded this app. It's called Doodle Hangman. So you can select a category. So say, for example, we do Christmas and winter. And then you can do hangman, and you learn the spelling that way. Now, my next lesson plan is badges. I found this website, which was really interesting, how you could keep the student engaged in the classroom and have them keep up with their grades. This website is Class Dojo. Basically, you can build positive behavior and attitudes among the students. You can share data to communicate with parents, and you can save time. The visual learning is basically, I used Prezi is in order to show the student visually how to write a paper. So I had the introduction, then I had the body, paragraph 1, paragraph 2, paragraph 3, and then conclusion, in order to write a 5-paragraph paper. Flipping the classroom, I actually really enjoyed this lesson plan. I made a video in order to teach students how to solve a problem. So I will demonstrate a video on how to solve an equation, which is one step.
Okay, this is problem number 1. So it is 1 minus 3y equals negative 14. So the first step is you have to carry over the 1 over to the negative 14. So I'm going to do that right now. So this is what it's going to look like. And then you have to cross this out and make that into negative 15. So this is what it's going to look like now. Now, in order to find the y, you have to divide the negative 3. So you you put the division underneath, and then you carry that over the -3 over to the -15. So that's what it looks like now. And then in order to get the final answer, you have to divide. So therefore, with the negatives, they're both negatives, it makes it into a positive. So 15 divided by 3 makes it 5. So that's what it'll look like. But now, if you want to make sure that it's the correct answer, what I would do is I would take the y and I would put it in here. So therefore, it would be 1 minus 3 parentheses 5 equals -14. So that's what it'll look like. So now I put the y in, I get to solve the problem, but step by step. So you have to distribute the -3 with the 5, which will be, so it'll be 1 -15 equals -14. So now we have 1 minus 15 equals -14. So therefore, 1 minus 15 is -14. However, if -14 equals -14, you know it's the correct answer. If you don't get -14 equals -14, then you did something wrong, and you have to solve the problem correctly in order to get to this part. So I prefer to find the answer and make sure it's correct by doing this method after I do this one. So meanwhile, I fill in the 5 to the y in order to get to this. So, and that's how I do problem number 1.
So basically that video shows how to solve a problem, and it shows step by step. So that's flipping the classroom. Now Google Docs, or collaboration with Google. Basically I made a document. Apparently I lost the document, but it has directions step by step in order for the student to follow, and if they follow it completely, they will get an A. But because if each direction has 5 points or 10 points, so if the students follow the direction, then they will get the full credit that they need or want. Now I'm doing online video, which uses this website. Oh boy. Okay. Now, I found this website because I thought it would be very beneficial and to use those videos before doing a lesson with the students. So I wanted to incorporate using videos to show the student how to do it step by step.
Here we have the equation 2 times x plus 3 equals 10. The first step is going to be to distribute the 2 throughout the expression, which gives us 2x plus 6 equals 10. Now we're going to subtract the 6 from both sides, which gives us 2x equals 4. Now to get the x by itself, we divide both sides by 2, which gives us our final answer of x equals 2.
So basically, this video shows the student how to solve a problem step by step. It's basically similar to my flipping the classroom video. So in the same concept, the students will learn. Video creation. This doesn't have a website or anything, but what I wanted to for the student to do is to create a story and convert it into a movie of their own by using their creativity and imagination. And it would take like an entire year to do it because of the plans that they have to do with like writing a novel and then converting it into a movie. And so basically I thought it would be very beneficial, and it would teach them how to be creative. And my last one is Global Connection. I found this really interesting website for a classroom to meet another classroom online, and they would communicate every week and learn their language as well as vice versa. So the website is ePal. So basically you can match a classroom. So you can pick any language you want to learn and the student ages. So they can match up a classroom, and you can sign up, and it's free. I thought it would be great and beneficial for the student to learn another language rather than their own, as well as making friends through the internet. So that's all my 10 lesson plans. I actually really enjoyed taking this class because the lesson plans made me learn and like go, wow, like I can actually use this in my classroom. And I thought it would be really interesting, and I enjoyed doing most of my lesson plans. So